sige, may dalawang scenario tayo. Magaganap yung election, automated elections, automated dayaan. Punta tayo magpaligoy-ligoy pa. Ikalawa, hindi magaganap yung halalan. Power outages, sira yung machine, mahirap, security concerns sa ballots. And I'm saying this as a fact. 40% ng mga ballots na pumapasok dun sa machine, hindi niya nabibila. Yung Pilipinas, alam naman natin, backward ang state ng infrastructure sa Pilipinas. So, the question is, are we really ready for an automated elections? I'm not opposed to this is an improvement. Totoo naman yun. I'm not opposed to new technologies. Hindi ko naman gustong maging cavemen tayong lahat, di ba? Pero, are we really ready? What's the rush for automation? Di ba? So, wala eh. At biruin mo, ang haba ng balota mo. Kasi sa kalagayan na not the majority of your people, merong 24.2 million people who are out of school. Biruin mo. Tapos, ang illiteracy rate sa Pilipinas ay napakataas. How do you expect them to follow the new procedures? Tapos, kapag illiterate ka din, or kapag hindi ka maalam dun sa ganung proseso, maaaring kinakabahan ka pa, nanginginig ka pa, ganyan, hindi mo alam paano mag-shade ng balota. Medyo stricto yung balota, yung machine. Kapag may lampas-lampas, hindi binibilang. Kapag hindi na-cover lahat, hindi rin binibilang. So, for all we know, maaaring right now, made na yung results. Diba? Kasi, walang transparency. Diba? At the very basic, hindi natin alam kung paano ba kinakalculate ng machine yung results. Hindi open. Even though dapat maging open for review yung source code ng machine. The source code is its brain dictating it on what to do, di ba? So, wala rin. So, for all we know, made na yung results ngayon. Ganyan. Tapos, palalabasin na lang sa halalan. Biruin mo, hinabol talaga niya. Sa totoo lang, the constitutional issue noong appointments, wala nang question doon. Hindi naman siya gumawa ng midnight appointments. Sa totoo lang. March 10 nag-set yung deadline. Hindi naman niya ginawa yun ng March 9, 12 midnight. May mga in-appoint siya ng March 9, pero well before the deadline. The issue of her appointments is both an issue of delikadesa. May delikadesa ka ba bilang outgoing president? Or wala. At ikalawa, bakit high-ranking military personnel ang nilalagay mo sa top government posts? Bakit naghahabol ka ng appointment ng AFP Chief of Staff toward the end of your term? At bakit naghahabol ka ng appointment ng Chief Justice toward the end of your term? 14 out of the 15 justices ay appointees na niya. So does she really need a Supreme Court Chief Justice in order to thwart the vote of one person? Hindi.
Not really. Gibo has always, well, for one thing, Gibo has gone to the schools for at least 4 occasions already. Noy has not been able to have been here. Gibo has always been has packaged himself as the intellectual elite. I think that clearly is appealing to a lot of students who would look at platform more than anything else. Although Noy's platform is relatively strong as well. But I think Gibo is also appealing because of his, he's more charming than Noy. The 3 top criteria that was considered by most students in a study was credibility, the platform, and the values. I think in the platform, Gibo wins. In the credibility, it seems that they both share certain pros and cons about it. In the values, Noy seems to have a clearer edge. The win of Gibo is not very surprising, but also not surprising is the fact that they were very close. They were very, very close, and both are favorites in the coming year's election. I find Noy Noy's 10-point agenda more appealing. Basically because it addresses certain structural issues. It's not just about throwing the money into education. It's about putting in structural changes, especially like how he plans to expand the 10-year program to a 12-year program to be able to conform to the international standards. And so I think that's a key thing that I would like to see happening, a 12-year shift. Although there have been doubts about how implementable this is. It requires a lot of resources, but I think that with enough political will, we can pull this off. So I'm more for Noy Noy's education platform.